Should be up and rolling.
I tweeted out the link. That's what I was doing.
Nice.
All right, pull up Facebook.
Royals baseball. Everything ready to go?
Yeah, hang on one second.
All right. How's everybody doing today? Tyrell, my man.
What's up, Tyrell?
Oh, no, he says I was excited for my birthday dinner tomorrow night until I finally got around, and they aren't open for another few weeks. Oh, that's rough. Sorry to hear that, Tyrell. They should have just gave you the entire thing to yourself. That would have been the nice thing that they could have done for you. The entire restaurant.
What is that?
He's having his birthday dinner tomorrow, because tomorrow's his birthday.
Oh, that's right.
And,
what are we going to do for, because...
No, but the place that he was going to eat at isn't open for 2 more weeks. So it's a little bit rough.
Yeah, but we always sing happy birthday. When we going to do it today, or are we going to do it belated?
It's Tyrell's, that's his answer. That's
you choose, Tyrell. Do you want happy birthday today, or do you want us to do it Tuesday, my friend? All right, let's get rolling. 90 degrees, Kauffman Stadium. It is red hot, Cream Dog. This is where there's not enough Gatorade in the world to satisfy a person. Hello, I'm Jay Binkley, along with Kramer Sansone. Game 66 comes your way. We're reminiscing before the show, looking back at some of the numbers, all the people watching on opening day. We didn't even have the camera, did we?
No.
We did not have the camera rolling back then, and so looking at 66 games on our YouTube page, but you can watch it on YouTube, 610 Sports Space KC, Twitter, Twitch, or Facebook, and we like to incorporate other cities or markets that host major league teams, like we do the Royals, and as Tyrell says, we can do the singing Tuesday. The Royals have a chance to win this series. This is the rubber match between the Royals and the Indians. And the Royals have been facing first-place teams. It was last Sunday where the Royals had a nice win in Cleveland before coming back to Arrowhead. Coming back to Kauffman Stadium and winning 2 of 3 against the first-place White Sox. At that point, they jumped to the first place because the Royals beat the Indians and knocked them out of first place. But here's the Indians. They've regained the AL Central with that win yesterday. Really a seesaw game for a while before it kind of got out of control. Towards the end, we saw just 1 home run yesterday. As it was, Sandy Leon, the catcher, did that. But the Indians in first place, the White Sox just 1 game back. Here's your lineup for Terry Francona, presented by Purell. Wash your hands if you don't spill it. Leading off, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Batting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. At shortstop, Francisco Lindor. In right field, Franmil Reyes batting fourth. Domingo Santana, left fielder, bats fifth. Tyler Naquin back in center field today. Played center field Friday, DH'd yesterday in center field today. First baseman Carlos Santana bats seventh. DH is Oscar Mercado batting eighth. And Bo Taylor will be the catcher batting ninth. For the Royals, this lineup presented by the 435 Podcast Network, 610sports.com. Well, Virgil Matheny had some choices to make today because a lot of guys were requesting days off. And the Royals are off tomorrow, so it gives them back-to-back days off. Now, some of these guys you might see get Tuesday off to have that 2 days rest. Second baseman will be Whit Merrifield. In left field, Alex Gordon, who had a tremendous day yesterday. In right field, Jorge Soler batting third. The catcher, Sal Perez, in the lineup today. And I know we don't usually see him on Sunday.
Nope.
But Saturday was a day game, so it was day game after night game. So Sal Perez will play the day. 2 days off in basically 3 days. The DH today will be Pat Mahomes, not in the field. The first baseman will be Ryan O'Hearn. Jimmy Govern, who could play shortstop, third, and second, batting seventh at third base today, giving Maikel Franco a day off. The shortstop will be Adalberto Mondesi, batting eighth. And in center field, the recent recalled Brett Phillips, who had a hit yesterday. He was destroying things in Omaha. The pitchers, Jake Junis, 6-4 with a 6.35, 68 innings pitched, 56 strikeouts against Shane Bieber, the Biebs, 6-3 with a 3.22 this season, 86 2/3 innings pitched, 89 strikeouts. Shane Bieber, by the way, was an all-star last year for the Indians. Not only that, he was the all-star game MVP.
So Jacob Junis has really been struggling this year with the ERA of 6.3. We're starting him. He's fine. He'll get out of that strike.
It's kind of late notice to do that now.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we could move Montgomery up.
No, we're fine. We don't want to do that. We're okay. All right, there's the lineups once again. Everything stays the same for Cleveland. Look at that. Terry Francona's nice to us, Bink.
I know.
How's it going, Charles, over on Facebook? Chris, Tyrell, Dirty Sean. Don't forget the Backstop Bar and Grill. June 27th, we'll be there.
I was at Backstop Bar and Grill yesterday. Their burgers are all named after baseball players. Baseball-themed bar. I had to go in and get a queso burger with pico de gallo on it. This burger's fantastic, Kramer.
Don't just call it a queso burger. That thing's named after Joe Soria.
It was named after Soria originally. It's the Mexicutioner. It's got his old nickname. It's got the cheese. It's got the pico de gallo. I just didn't want to say the word Soria. As the Royals, you might notice.
It's okay. We had our stint with Soria.
Yeah. I'm not a Soria fan. And I'll never
him.
forgive Soria, because here's the deal. He spoke in spring training. Right?
Yeah.
And he wasn't happy about the World Baseball Classic. He thought it screwed him up. And I love the World Baseball Classic. He got to Kansas City, struggled. He refused to talk to the media. The only Royal that didn't. So he would blow a game. He'd sit in his leather chair at his locker, look at his phone or whatever, and guys like Whit Merrifield would have to speak on behalf of somebody like Soria that blew a save.
Hey, that's okay. I think I'm pretty sure you get the option to pitch in WC if you wanted to not pitch. I think he could have said no.
Yeah.
But I mean, kudos to Soria. That's a bold statement and bold take to do, to not talk to media. You know what? That grows some more respect for me.
First pitch.
Oh.
His first stint in Kansas City was a lot better than his second. He's still pitching, right? Is he still in the Oakland Athletics organization?
Soria?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still playing.
The count is 1-2.
Is he with Oakland now? Yeah, I think he did sign with Oakland.
He was there last year. I know that for a fact.
You know, I don't have anything wrong with you. I tell you what. Here's when things went downhill with Soria. Is when he came in and was terrible that night after the World Series 16, the opening weekend against the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
It's like here he came back and wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like he wasn't part of that ring crew, even though he was a Royal before.
Right.
And fans just were never on his side once that game against the Mets. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, I always liked Soria. I had no problem with him. It's just Jose Ramirez leads off with a double against Junis. Maybe we should have taken the advice.
I think Junis he's been getting 5 innings, five
He's
solid
been
innings.
solid. It's an important game for the Royals, a swing game, the rubber match. I will say this. If you notice, the Royals, they're not wearing the powder blue today. And you might have noticed that. I know we do get some complaints on that. They're not wearing the powder blue, and there's no names on the back of the jersey. The reason? This is 60s week.
Yep.
Kramer and I are celebrating the 1960s. This is the original Royals uniform in 1969. And this is game 66, so it's 60s week.
Yep. So by game 69, which is going to be in New York on, I believe, Thursday, we'll see the last ever of the uniforms, at least the away uniforms as well. We're just going to keep the thing rolling, and that'll be the last time we'll ever see the 69 uniforms. Well, for our simulation. Here's our Hernandez batting for the Indians. That's going to be gapped into left field. That should score Ramirez easily.
Yeah, 2 on here, and Junis. Rough beginning in this game. And 1-0
triple
Cleveland.
for him.
Yeah.
Batting third, the shortstop.
1-0 Cleveland now. Man on third.
Can we see the team cycle? Hopefully, let's not.
No.
Let's just start scoring.
We probably should have.
You know what? We live and we learn. We'll know for the next time.
Or it could be a microburst situation.
I don't know about that. Remember last time Junis pitched?
Yeah, they came right back.
They gave up 3 in the first, and then boom, they won.
Yeah. I'm not giving up on it yet.
No, I'm not giving up.
He settles in. Royals have been jumping out to the lead to begin with lately, but see if Junis can settle down here. They are calling for a chance at microburst.
Ball, that's out.
And a 4-seam fastball at 92 for Jake. Jake Junis, lifetime against the Indians, 3-6 with a 6.23 in 11 games started. The Indians have had his number. On the flip side, Shane Bieber is 3-0 against the Royals, but with the 5.22 ERA.
So the ERA is high, but he's get the wins.
5 games started. He gets the run support when he pitches.
Usually what goes around comes around in this series.
Again, the win-loss stat, one of the most useless stats in sports.
Well, technically, you have to have a better win-to-loss ratio in order to make it to the postseason. In order for that, you can win the World Series. So I think the win-loss record actually kind of means a lot, Bink.
No, I don't agree with you. It's like John Means in Baltimore. He's 12-11 last year with a sub-3 ERA. You know, he's 12-11 because the Orioles suck and they couldn't get hits.
It's true.
You can win. Like Greinke wasn't a 20-game winner when he won the Cy Young.
No.
Neither was Sutcliffe with the Cubs because the team wasn't hitting when he was pitching. You can't always blame the pitchers when the team's not hitting. I mean, win-loss, it does matter. It means the team plays well behind you. But there's a lot of guys. Remember Randy Johnson and guys? Remember?
Oh, yeah, no, he never.
He'd pitch his ass off, and he would be that great.
The right fielder, number
I just think it's a useless, especially when relievers come in.
Well,
Give up like 2 runs, but yet they get the winning run. They get the win. That's a joke.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's got to think, too, if you're a dominant pitcher and you barely give up at least 1 run per game and you still win the games, I mean, I can see how the win-loss record would matter to you. You know what I mean? Like I say, if you're a
Shane
pitcher,
Bieber was good last year. He's 15-8 with a 3.28. On a better offense, he's a 20-game winner.
Nope, upstairs.
True. Yeah,
We can always discuss this in the next pound.
It's true.
Most useless stats in sports. We should do that. I like that topic.
That's ball 3.
It's too hot for a microburst, says Jennifer. Yeah, the only time when ERA matters, Nathan, is when it starts to get right in here, almost the mid-portions of the season. Because we've already gone 66 games in. We're almost gone halfway through. Think about it, Bink. In 14 games, we're already halfway done with the season.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
So by the end of June, we're already halfway done with it. We've done half the MLB season simulating it.
I know. It's crazy.
Counts 1-0.
So with that walk to Framil Reyes, excuse me, a double play is in order here, I believe. Domingo Santana ripped an RBI double yesterday. 22 total pitches this inning for Junis. The ball to strike ratio is not in his favor right now. One. Swung on, took a little something off that one, not that changeup.
How about a double play here for Junis?
Yep, it worked.
Just go with the one, come back in the second,
Throw up the
regroup yourself.
throw another changeup, get into a double play. Make sure you spot it low though.
Junis got one of the nastiest sliders in baseball.
Maybe the slider's a strikeout pitch. I'd throw a changeup.
Nope, that's off the
Well, he's been changing his out pitch a little bit. You see a lot more four seam with his out pitch.
Slider's swung on, hit out towards right field, but Solaire's there.
Yeah, Soler playing it right today, so Mahomes can DH. And another run in for the Indians, 2-0. Yeah, Tyrell, Francisco Lindor and Carlos Santana are Royals killers. Lindor and Santana have a better average home runs and RBI against the Royals than any other team.
How valuable is batting average? Nathan asked us.
No, I think batting average is a good indicator. However, a 258 average with over 1,000 OPS is better than someone hitting 323 and a low OPS.
Yeah.
It's how many times do you walk? How many times do you get on? I mean, WAR, I think, is the best indicator.
WAR's best indicator. The thing with batting average is, like, I don't think it's the biggest indicator. It's how you're producing. I mean, you make look at Soler. I mean, last year around this time, he's probably was he batting like 250. He's had like 20 home runs.
Yeah, I mean that's
So
productivity. It's a lot more productivity than someone hitting 250 with 3 home runs.
Yeah, it's true. As you got to look at more into it. I don't see batting average being a remarkable thing to stand out for players. On base percentage is probably the biggest one.
Well, here's the other thing too. When you start getting to August and you get call ups in September, where you get the September call ups and you're facing 4A pitching.
Yeah.
And you're bulking your batting average. Junis gets through the inning there. Just 2. We've seen, 5 last time he gave up in 2 innings, and the Royals came storming right back.
Kelly on our Facebook says, hi, guys. Hello, Kelly.
Hello, Kelly. I know Kelly. Kelly went to high school with me.
I was at the Kelly at Backstop. Okay,
Yeah,
all
from
right.
Backstop. Kelly.
I'm actually kind of shocked Kelly's watching this, to be honest.
No, I love it. What's up, Kelly? I was just telling Kramer. Yeah, Kramer was in there with me last time, Kelly. You get to meet Kramer. I think so.
I met Kelly.
And went in there last night and had that Executioner, the queso burger with the pico. Holy crap. I'm still thinking of that burger. I should have got a pickle shot by Lindsay. She makes the best pickle shot.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
I didn't know that Lindsay was there. Had I known she was there when I got the pickle shot.
Was she there?
I guess so. I don't know.
She was probably just trying to hide from you, Vink.
Probably. It's got to be the Wolf.
That's forget. We're probably on their TVs right now.
Yeah, I was talking to Sean there, and he's going to get it on. But
Nice.
no, the Backstop opened yesterday. Seriously, those burgers are the condensed menu, but the burgers are some of the best in the Northland. I got a trail of steak sandwiches too. Sean's been talking about those a lot, but we'll be at the Backstop on June 27th. Kramer and I will have the game there. We'll be doing this at Backstop. You know why? Because we tested it at my house Friday night.
Yeah, at some point we might have to go there and test the Wi-Fi strength.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
Have a few Miller Lights from our friends at Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Game 66, Royals-Indians, the rubber match here at the K. And Whit Merrifield, who does lead the league in hits, will fly out here to right field for Mil Reyes. One away. She was there. Okay, well, I should have got a pickle shot. Now I'm mad at myself. That means I'm going to have to go back tonight. I will. I got to go get a pickle shot. It's a Sunday. I like Bloody Marys on Sunday. Why not a pickle shot and a Bloody Mary? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
You see what I'm putting down here?
I'm catching what you're throwing, Bink. Caught it. That was a slow throw by you. I'm about to throw a softball tonight. You know, last time I thrown a softball, it's like forever ago.
What position they have you playing?
I don't know. They're just going to put me somewhere. I produce.
Where'd the Indians run off to? There's no one in the dugout.
Yeah, there's nobody. Well, Bink, they're playing the field.
I know, but there's still Francona or somebody.
That's true. Oh, they're further like towards the front of the dugout.
I got the count. 2-2.
They'll both be there.
Full count. 3-2.
Go stop and get some bread for me and my kid. Bread goes out fast.
It does.
Expiration date.
Well, you know what you do, Bink? You put it in the fridge.
I know.
Full count pitch to Gordon.
Kelly, if you're at the backstop now, Gordon, he's hitting hit. Yes, Kelly, you're watching this on Facebook Live. However, we're on the YouTube channel as well. That's what we showed Sean how to do, is put this up on YouTube. It's 610 Sports KC, because this Facebook Live is technically part of it's our YouTube broadcast, but that's what plays on this. We could have probably done Facebook Live on his TVs.
Does he have? I don't know if he will, because he needs the Facebook app.
Yeah, he's got the YouTube app, and we know for sure he can watch it there. Here comes Jorge Soler. Right now, the talk is he's the MVP at this point in the season. 24 home runs, 59 RBI, just 1 RBI behind Mike Trout. He fluctuates anywhere from 10 to about 16th in batting average in the American League this week. Seen him as high as 8th in batting average. But Jorge cooled off a little bit this series. He dropped down probably to 16th, 17th in average.
Yeah. I didn't realize it until what you showed me was Soler's the month of May player of the month.
Yeah. April player of the month was Hunter Dozier. May player of the month in the American League was Jorge Soler. Check these numbers out. 13 home runs, 31 RBI. And keep in mind the month before, Dozier had 9 home runs and 30 RBI.
So it's the production of these Royals players. If they could just get on one sync and they can just keep going and going and going, it'd be a lot better. No, but Gordo's on fire, as Nathan points out. Alex Gordon, I think, has probably hit his way back into this lineup just in his past 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
Mahomes kind of struggling a little bit. I could see Gordon out there hitting the ball a bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe we have to platoon Gordon and Mahomes.
Yeah, and Mahomes is so flexible. Left field. But Gordon can play center field.
Yeah, Gordon can play all the fields.
He loves playing center field, as a matter of fact.
It's true.
There was thought of him even doing it this year.
We've got a tout young prospect that we could possibly bring up for this Yankee series.
It's true.
We might have to.
There's some definite prospects that come up. Royals threatening here in the first. 2 away, though. Sal Perez been Mr. Doubles. He's a fly out here to Tyler Naquin. And that's the inning. We head to the second. 2-0 Indians. We have put Mahomes in center. He can play all the outfield positions or first base. We decided to put O'Hearn at first base today. Just because he's more acclimated there.
That guy on the left is already gone. That was in the picture of showing the crazy Royals fans.
Drunk?
Oh, yeah, he's already gone.
Well, he drink Miller Lights. This guy's been going to Miller Lights since like 8 this morning.
I mean, people tailgate here. I mean, there's
I know
a
they
big parking
do.
lot.
I love it.
It's a tailgate area that I will never tailgate in because my girl got stolen.
Was it stolen in a baseball game?
Yeah. Went to Royals getting my buddies. Stole it.
That's a ball.
Can you grill where you're at now, or is it the limits where you can't do it? Or
I can grill if we go out. Yeah, but I usually use the George Foreman now. So
oh, yeah, the indoor one, yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
Do you have an air fryer?
Oh, yes. I got an air fryer, Bing.
It's what Mom uses all the time. She loves it.
Got to have an air fryer.
She makes the best fries. She really does. Mom's fries, fantastic.
going back to the comment Nathan says, put Mahomes in center. I kind of want to see some of these young guys come up.
Yeah, Kyle Isbell's knocking on the door. Nick Heath's down there. I mean, there's Bobby Witt is on the prospect watch list. Nick Prado. Sully Matias is in Northwest Arkansas. Much better year at the plate than last year in real life. Because Sully Matias led the South Atlantic League in home runs back in 18. And then last year, kind of down there, he's hitting 287 in Northwest Arkansas. Chicago White Sox up 2-0 on Detroit. And Whit Merrifield fires over to Hearn. Believe it or not, you know what the hottest team in the American League Central is? Detroit Tigers. 7-3 in the last 10.
Number 46.
Detroit Tigers is the hottest. That's something I never thought I'd
Fuego.
ever say.
Detroit Tigers are everybody like White Sox and Twins are both, or White Sox and Indians are both 4-6 in the last 10. 7-3. Detroit Tigers. Detroit Tigers baseball. Catch it.
Outside.
Tyrell said he in his not his simulation, his franchise on MLB The Show, he's made some couple of additions. And the Jose Martinez, you're talking about the Jose Martinez that's in Tampa Bay is what I'm trying to clarify. That wasn't Tampa Bay for you.
Game 66. As a matter of fact, if baseball was going on, this was the original scheduled game at Kauffman Stadium right now. Royals v. Indians.
Yes, yes, that's what was going to be happening.
Royals an off day tomorrow, and then Tuesday, tell them what the Royals win. A trip, all expenses paid to the Big Apple.
Oh,
the
okay.
first place Yankees.
Okay, all right. I didn't know what you were getting at.
Nah,
Go for it. That's up.
you win a trip too, Kramer. You can go to New York.
Well, I mean, our flight's tomorrow.
Off to New York we go.
Out to on New York.
Virtual New York.
You know, isn't it crazy that Yankee Stadium, and of course, is like everybody's dream to go there and watch a baseball game. It's not mine. Like I don't care. to go to
No,
Yankee
the old
Stadium.
one.
Old
It's
one.
different. This one. I went to the old Tiger Stadium.
Yeah.
That was sweet. My favorite stadium is still Great America Ballpark. You know what, though? All this talk about TV and radio announcers not being able to travel this year, if they get baseball going, it's not as hard as you think it is, right, guys? Kramer and I have said here that 66
no, it's not.
games
No, it's not too hard.
just watching on
we
TV.
We know what's going on. They need us to broadcast games. I think we could do it.
We can.
Nope. Ball
It'd be
one.
more strictly about talking about baseball and what's going on in the game rather than us ranting and raving about
Yeah, what if the
food.
Cincinnati Reds are said something? You know what? We're not going to bring our TV and radio crew back here. We've seen you guys on YouTube. We'll just go with you guys for that.
I don't think the Reds would want that.
How about the Orioles? Because they suck. I mean, we'd be perfect.
They've got good broadcasters in
Ball,
Baltimore.
that's
Yeah, I'd give them that.
But we'd be perfect for their games.
No, I don't think so. 'Cause
Talk about hamburgers and stuff.
It's stuff with that. I mean, it would be.
Just talk about everything besides the game,
Think
guys.
about it. Our producer would probably pissed, but the people watching would be happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, how about them? Just Baltimore saying, guys, just talk about everything but the game.
Nope. Outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary Thorne's a stud.
Just make it a radio. Just make
Gary
it a
Thorne is a
radio show.
stud.
Yeah, exactly.
We could do the Rays. Or the Marlins. Nobody
No,
watches them anyway.
I'd want to do it in Milwaukee with Bob Euchre. Bring him as a third
Oh,
guy.
man. The Marlins are getting outdrawn by the Floby commercial. Not kidding you. It was actually the Panthers that were outdrawn by the Floby commercial. They did the times that it was on, and the Floby was like outdrawing Panthers.
That's not. Wow.
And right to Brohern. How about that?
Telling you, Junis, after that first inning,
Yeah.
he walks in.
It's almost like they need to do a simulated first inning. Junis does in the bullpen. So many pitches. James Shields was the same way.
Yeah.
He'd come out and he would get roughed up a little bit, then just sail. It's almost like do a simulated inning. Here comes the DH today. Patrick has never DH'd. He got the day off yesterday.
Is it just me or the way that Patrick walked into the? He looks kind of sluggish.
Huh? I couldn't tell by the way he walked, Kramer, but
It just looked like it to me.
my faith is in Mahomes to go Yahtzee today.
I hope he needs something.
They will shift Mahomes here. Even though he's probably a 50-50 pull hitter.
That's ball two.
Chip on Pat by one Nicholas Davies. Nicholas, do you go by Nicholas? I've always called you Nick. Should I call you Nicholas? If you show up at backstop, I'm going to call you Nicholas. I think just for crap, we should call Nicholas Nicholas.
All right, Nicholas.
That's his name on here.
I don't think he.
I don't know who Nick Davies is. I know who Nicholas Davies is.
I don't think he'd be mad about that.
No, he says it's Nick. No, your name clearly says Nicholas.
I mean, hey, to give back Bink up, it does say Nicholas on YouTube.
Yep. So that is your name. How are people going to know you? Because we want all you guys to wear name tags when we go. Like, you want Tyrell to have his on.
That's true, yeah. You're gonna,
Sturdy Sean.
you know, for a fact, like, I mean, I'm used to seeing, like, the pink and the dark pink and the colors of Tyrell and Nick Davies. Well, Nicholas Davies now.
We'll wear them, too. It'd be better if
I think they know who we are. I think they know. We just don't know who you are. I mean, I think I could point out Dirty Sean and Allison because of the pictures that they sent.
The Holmes Group Savage. But wouldn't it be fair to have them wear name tags so you can tell who they are?
Yeah, but you've met Nick before.
Yeah. We still want you to chat in the chat box, even though you're there.
Yeah, that's a good question. If you end up going to backstop, are you still going to chat in the chat box, or are you going to chat in our ear behind us?
Because our numbers will look low.
Our numbers will, well, if they don't show up, yeah. So we'll still have some people who are going to watch it on Facebook or YouTube.
Then we can talk Mark to come in on the chat box.
He'll stumble upon.
Slugger. Trying to work out a date this week for Ryan Lefevre to come out here and join us, so you guys can have a real broadcaster besides people that do a night show. But you know what? 66 games, we've learned a lot.
Yeah, we've learned a lot from each other, too.
Never called virtual Major League Baseball.
No, I might have a few times in my life. That's just been me being by myself, just calling games.
Well, you know what? Robert Ford, who used to work at 610, right? He's the voice of the Astros. You know about Robert, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, here's what Robert would do. We used to have this box. We still do, but we don't really use it. But there's the press box on 6. On level 4, next to there's always an empty broadcast booth. And we can go down there and watch games. It's a really good view. And so anybody from 610 could go down there. And Robert would go down there, and he would call games like on his tape recorder. Not a tape recorder, digital recorder. We used to call AAA games. Robert did.
Uh-huh.
But he'd go down there, or a rain delay or something. He'd watch another game, and he'd practice broadcasting. And that's what he used to get the job with the Houston Astros.
That's awesome. That's what I've done. I've done that so many times.
But he was the Royals insider before Vern. And he got hired to go to Houston. And that's when we didn't have the Royals insider there. So that's when Vern was doing a show with me between 2 and 6, me and J.C. Pearson and Vern. And then Vern got pulled off that to do the Royals insider job. And then I did it for a year. Then Cody did it. And now back to Vern.
I think it'd be fun being the Royals insider.
It was. It was a ton of fun. I had a blast. I like talking to Ned. Although, coming up with questions for Ned before the game and after the game, because the media always beats him in the dugout, right? So here's what the manager does. Every day, this is how many times they talk. You think about football, they talk every couple days, the head coach. Every day, they talk to the written media in the office, in the manager's office. So they answer all the questions. And then they go talk to the radio and TV guys in the dugout. And a lot of times it's the same questions that the written media was asking them. They get a little testy because they've already answered that.
Yeah.
And we'd remind Ned once in a while, like, hey, you didn't answer that to us. You answered that to, the writers. And then I usually fired. I always had like 3 questions prepared every day to ask him. Pitchers starting, And a lot of times there'd be nothing that, you get to the dog days of summer and the team's not playing well. There's hardly anything to
talk
ask
about, yeah.
And what I hated is when nobody else would ask a question. It was just me. And I was like looking around like, come on, dude. Ask a question.
Because then it seems like, I honestly feel like that people are just relying on your questions to...
Oh, they would. That's what they did for Vern for years. Then they did that with me, and I'm sitting here going, well, I'm not a natural baseball guy here. I'm a football guy masquerading as a baseball guy. And then I'd have the first 3 questions to Ned after every game. And sometimes, then Flanny would usually chime in with 2 or 3. Flanny's like one of the... He and Vern are the best at asking baseball questions. There's the Royals now. Tied with Detroit.
It's getting interesting.
Tyrell? Who's he talking to?
I know he's not talking to us.
No.
Talking with Nathan. Probably.
Chicago White Sox lead the Red Hot Tigers 2-0 in the third. And that ball will go to the fence, and Soler will chase it down.
Now batting. The right
Double for Lindor.
Neal.
Again, Francisco Lindor, 333 lifetime average against the Royals. 25 home runs, 71 RBIs.
That's only his second hit this season against the Royals during the series, I should say.
During the series. But that's the best against anybody else. The Tigers, he's got 16 home runs and 51 RBI. So he's got almost 20 more RBI against the Royals and 9 more home runs. Carlos Santana's the same way against the Royals.
When they see them enough, they kind of get used to their pitching, and it's like, okay, we can just...
That's why it's going to be great if Lindor ends up going to another team in the National League. How about that?
What's the over-under today on attendance, Binkley?
Oh, geez. Let's see what you had.
I would say 30,000. There's still a lot of people here on a
So
Sunday.
we had 32,878 Friday. We had 30,100 yesterday. Hot day on a Sunday.
I still say 30,000.
No, I'm going to say 25.
Not Bink. Have you seen the crowd here?
I'm just telling you what a typical Sunday. I'm going to say it's okay. What do you set at 30?
I think you're set at 30.
All right, we'll set it at 30 and I'll take the under.
I'll take the over.
Okay, I'll take the under.
Over-under today is 30K. Make sure you get those in before the 8th inning. So we'll know what it is. Tyler's taking the under. I'm going to laugh when it's the over.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a beautiful day here in Kansas City. 90 degrees, perfect weather for
It
baseball.
I'd like to wish a happy birthday to Jamie.
It's her birthday today.
Yeah, she's 50.
Bink, you probably shouldn't have said that.
Oh, I mean, 50 is a milestone, man.
Yeah, but you don't.
Listen,
you
you never
don't-
talk
you
about a
don't-
woman's age or
no,
weight. I
no.
get it, but I know she's 50, so I'm like, happy 50th.
Okay, all right. I will.
Saw it on Facebook
I'm,
earlier.
I'm just trying to save you from possible
Ball 4, that pitch is low.
discussions later.
Tyrell's asking me about the Indians hitting an open. Here's the thing.
The left fielder.
I didn't like the Bauer trade.
Domingo.
Kluber's gone, but I will say this. Carlos Carrasco's in that rotation. He's the comeback player of the year. Shane Bieber, who's pitching today, was an All-Star last year and the All-Star Game MVP.
Yeah.
And I really like Savale.
Savali,
They have pitching, too.
And they already have Carlos Carrasco, too, which is a
Yeah.
very good pitcher. So.
And Aaron Savalier was called up last year. He's only 10 pitchers in Major League history through their first 6 starts to go 5 2/3 with 2 earned runs or less. I think this Indians rotation is a little bit underrated.
Yeah, I think it is, too. And, they're just trying to move pieces. That's all they're trying to do.
Oh, nailed. We've seen Salvi throw a lot out at second base. That's third base there by Salvi. It's one of the written rules.
Had a hit and run on there that didn't, no contact from Domingo Santana. And then we're going to see a fly out to Brett out in center field. So Mondesi, Brett Phillips, and Whit Merrifield due up for the Royals.
Thou shalt not run on Salvador Perez. That's right. It's one of the written rules. There's 3 of them, Kramer.
There's only 2.
No, there's 3. Don't run on Alex Gordon. Don't run on Sal Perez. And don't run on Patrick Mahomes. How many times do you need to throw somebody out from the outfield for you to start believing in the third rule of baseball?
He needs to have a full season's worth and actually play baseball in real life.
They can't do anything. They just DH him.
It's true. I mean, he can hit home runs.
Come in and pitch. I think the White Sox too. That was my sleeper last year. They kind of disappointed me, but Kopech going down with injury. But I love the move that he's made, bringing in Edwin Encarnacion, Yasmani Grandal. I love what the White Sox have done.
And you can add another power bat of Nomar Mazara.
Yeah.
I think the Twins are going to, that's their division. It's the division to win or lose.
But the Twins, and Monty will strike out there, but Twins are be good, and then you have expectations, then bad.
Yep.
It's just like in 15 when the Royals won, the Twins were good that year.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're bad, then they're good, and they're bad, but they did add Josh Donaldson. Brett Phillips recalled for this series. Was hitting over 400 in Omaha. Brett Phillips was with the Royals. He was sent back to Omaha for a little bit just so he could get some playing time, get some everyday at-bats, and recalled by the Royals.
They found him back up here.
Kramer and I sent him down on his birthday.
No, it was the day before his birthday.
It's like Tyrell.
I read that
The
correctly.
count is 1 and 2.
Did it say that he bats .417 against Shane Bieber?
Yeah, he didn't have any plate appearances against him.
I'm trying to see the graphic that popped up. Or we were watching this on the Facebook feed.
What's interesting, just to troll him, he had Bieber walk-up music.
That's funny. Yeah, last 3 games for Brett. He's batting .417.
And Brett struck out there. Did you see what the Dodgers did? I think it was either last year or the year before. Joe West has a country album, right? Cowboy Joe West.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows who Joe West is. And the Dodgers walk-up music was Joe West. Like every hitter came up with Joe. He was the plate umpire, and they came up with his walk-up music every time they came with the bat. The Dodgers did.
That's awesome. I wonder what he thought about that.
I think he laughed about it.
Joe West is one of the better umpires in the.
He's been doing it forever. And Whittle sliced that to Lindor
I kind of
over to
forgot
Santana.
he had an album.
Cowboy Joe West.
Naquin Santana Mercado for the Indians.
Scorching day at Kauffman Stadium. 90 degrees. I don't know what the real field is, Kramer. I haven't looked at the real field.
It's gonna be scorching at my softball game later.
I expect a home run from you tonight. I'm putting a chip in.
I can put a chip in me with home. I'll let you know.
I'll put the chip on you.
Sean, the sports machine, will be there as my witness.
I'm not going to put a chip on Machine because he's got a bad back.
Well, he's not going to play. He's going to show up.
Oh, is he going to go?
He's going.
Very good.
I pretty much said, hey, I don't know anybody on the team but you, so you better show up even though if you're hurt.
You were called in as a ringer. You're probably the only Division II baseball player on the team.
Yeah, no, I am.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman.
I'm just going for at least go 3 for 3 with all singles.
You got a lot of expectations. I'm going to ask you exactly what your stat line was.
It's a softball, bro.
I'm keeping track.
I played for my.
If you're 0 for 3, I want to know you're 0 for 3.
When I worked at Chick-fil-A in
God
St.
forbid
Joe,
you strike out in the softball game.
I won't show up here if I strike out. I might strike out though.
How many strikes do you do in softball? 3 still, or
I think you start with a 1-1
you
count.
just throw 1-1?
I think that's how I did when I was in a softball league in St. Joe for my Chick-fil-A team.
Yeah.
Santana's going the other way with this. This is going to be extra base. This might be a ground rule.
Oh, it is. Good shift was on, and Gordo chased it down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Oscar Mercado.
Wish I had a GoPro because I'd wear that during softball and just make videos off of it and say, this is what I did.
You got to Facebook Live your at-bats. Have someone hold your camera.
I'll put it on YouTube rather than Facebook Live.
Because they don't allow fans, do they?
Yeah, no fans. You just got to bring your own chair. Because you can't
I thought they were like, no one can sit in the dugout, can they?
No, that's why you bring your own chair.
But fans, I thought there was no fans
Bring your own
allowed.
chair. You just got social distance.
I just thought there was no fans. I don't know. Levine read the rules one day on the drive.
That had said there was nothing in the rule book that said you can't bring fans.
Okay. Are you bringing a fan?
Well, I'm bringing Aaliyah.
Okay, so you're going to bring a fan. Have her film you.
Now batting, number 46.
This is a weird looking.
Yeah, graphic.
Never seen it.
I do want your stat line though after you.
I will. I'll give you my
I
stat
want to text your stat line tonight.
Okay.
Because you will get crap on the show about it.
If it's good or bad.
Yeah. I mean, you might be a softball legend.
Inside.
I think Rocco plays on hardball.
I don't know if their season even started yet.
I think it's like fast pitch hardball.
Yeah. I prefer that a lot more. But, I mean, I'd rather just relax and have fun with it. so I don't want to flip that switch on and be like, all right, let's go game.
Are you going to bring beer?
I can't drink and play at the same
It's
time.
beer league softball, isn't it?
One ball, one strike.
I think.
You get to learn to walk and chew gum all at the same time, brother.
I know. I can do that, Big. That's not the hardest thing in the world.
Well, drink and play.
You can't eat sunflower seeds. You can't chew that on the field.
You got two
Can't even have a
balls,
big
one
fat
strike.
pinch in there, huh?
Nope, can't spit. Which I wouldn't even have a big fat pinch in.
Hot day. Grab yourself an ice cold Miller Lite from our friends at Miller Lite.
Oh, that's it.
Or the Vineyard Variety Pack from KCWineco.com.
That's pretty much how that is, Nathan, at this softball thing I'm in.
The count is full. 3-2.
Full count now. On to Bo Taylor. See, I might still wear a face mask. Just have one of the black ones I have. Just put it on.
I got one for you to wear. It's baseball's on it.
Yeah, think you use that? I don't want to have like pretty much.
These
your
masks
face
are
on
too
my
small
face.
for my fat face. Seriously, it looks stupid in the mask.
No,
Not that I don't look stupid without one, but
no.
the mask doesn't help things.
Leading off,
Gordo,
4
Soler,
goals.
Perez do this inning here in the bottom of the fourth.
Alex.
Still 2-0 Cleveland Indians lead, but that's something the Royals can bring themselves back. Putting the baseball mask on, aren't you?
Tell me if this is a good look. Baseball. See? Didn't fit my fat
21.
face. You know what? This is very uncomfortable in the ears too. That's why I can't stand.
Well, it's
it.
not big enough. Bro. Your ears are getting smacked.
It's not this big, you know.
It's not big enough for you.
It's not. This Chiefs one's a little bigger. See, look at this. I think this is a bit bigger because that seriously, it's terrible.
Ball 2.
You might protect from COVID, but doesn't protect from stupidity.
That one's kind of small too. It's just,
Yeah, but you can pull it down.
yeah, but that thing is pulling your ears like.
I know it does, Kramer.
Got it.
The right fielder, number 12. Jorge. Soler.
If there were kegs at each base, you have to do it like on softball, do a keg stand, then you have to keep going. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun. See, this fits my face better.
Yeah, it does.
It's just I have hair. But it's pulling my ears.
Which, speaking of hair, I'm shaving tonight. I gotta get rid of this.
Yeah, I know, Nathan. I need a bigger mask 'cause I don't think this protects against anything. And it makes me look stupid.
It just looks stylish.
But it's stylish because it's Chiefs.
Are you wearing a face mask for our remotes? Because I might have a hole through the middle so I can drink some stuff. We need a virtual Royals face mask.
I've got just a bandana. Looks better. Looks like a bandito. I look like an outlaw.
Outlaw.
Chip on Jorge. Hip hip.
Jorge.
Jennifer's putting her chip down.
No, that's low.
We have not used a chip yet, Bink.
I know I haven't.
I need one of those too. A haircut would be nice.
And straight to Bieber's antenna. You still haven't got a haircut?
Nope. Everyone had that long. It wasn't that long, but it was shaggy.
I almost need
curl.
another haircut.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at hippie.
I look like a hippie.
Huh? See his hair? It's long. It gets crinkled. And if my part gets messed up, it just...
You think I got? See, I used to have long hair.
You got to get the long hair for the softball. Go the mullet.
I'm not. No, I'm fine.
You out there crushing softball home runs with a mullet? Business in front, party in back.
You know what I hate about softball?
Rock that Kentucky waterfall,
The
brother.
only thing that I hate about softball is the people who try way too damn hard at it. Because, you know, they couldn't do anything in, like, their
Yeah.
high school days, and they couldn't make it past or anything like that.
Well, Jim Rome used to have a skit where he talked about the Demerini bats and the bags.
Oh yeah.
About the softball guy getting screwed by his high school coach. Man, I would have been a Division I baseball player if it wasn't for my stupid coach.
The third baseman.
I could hit, man, but he wouldn't start me. I'm gonna dominate this softball field. Grab my $300 DeMarini bat.
Yeah, the 300. Honestly, it's not the bat that does the talking. It's your ability to play.
Do you have a bat?
No, I don't. I just use whatever's corked in the thing.
Well, you don't use aluminum bats, don't you?
Ball.
Yeah, but they have to be softball. I don't have a softball bat.
You can't cork aluminum. I've tried.
The officials might be watching this, so I'll talk to you after the stream. I'll let you know how. No, it's not hard. Trust me.
Jake Junis battling his way through. Rough first inning for him. Giving up 2 runs.
All he is Gorilla Glue.
Huh? That's the best stuff. Just don't get on your hands. I have Gorilla Tape, and I've got the smaller tape, and I've got the bigger tape. Here's the thing with Gorilla Glue. I love Gorilla Glue. But the problem with Gorilla Glue is, if it gets on your hands, that sucks. Because it's sticky. And inside there,
2-2.
to Ramirez. But here's the thing. You can never use it again. You can put the cap on or whatever. Good luck ever trying to use it again. Because it freezes up. Like, it's stuck glue. You can't use it again. Like when you put the cap on the glue,
Yeah.
it's useless. It's almost better to buy those little small tubes you use once. Because you ever did have glue where you can't use it again? Because it all freezes up and hardens up. It's like pointless.
It's kind of like you have to like. I don't know. It's hard. It's just how putting the cap back and then the cap's glued into it, it would suck. Yeah, seriously, Nathan. Junis settles down. Like, he starts off rocky, but then he gets to where he wants to. He strikes out Ramirez looking.
Good pitch there by Junis. Did you happen to catch what that was?
Change up.
The second baseman.
Outpitched changeup this time for Junis. I'll give Junis some credit for battling back in this. Just need to wake up the bats a little bit. Shane Bieber, the All-Star last year, All-Star Game MVP, doing a good job today against the Royals. That's right, Tyler. The Red Hot Tigers losing to the White Sox. White Sox just a game back from the Indians. And that's grounded sharply to Mondi. Mondi, right over the Brohern, out number 2.
So when I was growing up,
Next for Cleveland.
playing like Little League baseball and stuff like that, like around the area, I wouldn't use like a long bat at all. I'd get a. It wasn't long, probably it was a short bat for my height and stuff. But I would just like rip that thing and like swing it and hit it as hard as I can, and I'd hit the ball like I think I had my final year playing like Little League baseball. Oh, that is crushed.
And
I was doing something like that the entire time.
the Royals killer. That's the 26th career home run against the Royals. That leads all of their teams against Lindor. 433 feet, 105.8 off the bat.
Hello, Marine. Be careful driving home. It's a 3-0 Indians lead.
Lindor. It will be sad to see him in a Dodgers uniform.
Or Yankees. He's going to New York before anything. Everybody kind of figured that was gone. That over the bullpen.
433, yeah.
We won't see a move yet, but now we have Franmil Reyes do.
I am so used to Lindor doing that. He's got 72 RBIs and 26 home runs against the Royals.
Inside ball 1.
He'll go along with the 333 average that's actually improved. Those are just his real numbers. Smoldering hot day at the K.
Hey, Nick, by the way, be careful what you say around Facebook because it will track anything and everything. So that's probably why you see ads for that, for those types of stores. Don't cave into it, buddy.
Is Nick is Nick getting some ads from some
Ball, that's out.
adult toy stores?
Yeah, that's exactly what's it's happening for him.
Interesting.
Wait, not Nick, Nicholas.
Nicholas, yes. Nicholas Davies.
Hey!
I will say this, though. Nicholas is a proud Marine. Nicholas has been overseas for our country. We appreciate Nicholas's service.
Yes, we do. Framil Reyes is going to get extra bases off this. It's going to rattle around the wall over in right field.
And Solero fired in. And a double.
That might be Junius's last batter.
Now back.
Did your mom almost name you Framil?
Domingo.
No.
Framil Sansone?
No. No.
Who is the player? And I said that your name was almost that. What was it?
Kike.
Kike. The Dodgers. Kike Sansone. Kike Sansone.
No.
I love it, man. That should be your softball name.
No.
Kike Sansone.
No, we're not starting that at all.
And Brohern will take this himself.
It doesn't
We
even
go to
make
the bottom of
sense.
the
Why
fifth.
would they even call me that?
It doesn't make any sense, but nothing we talk about makes sense.
That's true.
Here's Lindor's 433-foot shot. Put the Indians up 3-0. The Royals have been scoring late, though. It's one thing about the Royals. They've been scoring late. You're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, as well. You'll hear us talk a lot about comments if you're watching on Facebook. It's because the YouTubers are quite active.
By the way, DJ LeMahieu, I believe, his contract's up at the end of the season, so there's a good room for Lindor to be an Indian.
Really?
Yes. I think DJ LeMahieu is one of the best hitting second basemen, but he's not one of the best fielding second basemen.
Man, when he was with Colorado.
Well, when I mean, you're also playing in Colorado, but that shouldn't take away from anything. He still put those numbers up in New York.
Nick, did you order pizza again?
I made pizza last night. Put a DiGiorno in the oven.
Oh, did you?
Had that going on. Watching the fights last night.
Oh, yeah. ESPN Plus?
Yeah, you can say that for on my sake.
Nick, what are you? No, I know he's with the Yankees. I'm saying LeMahieu when he was with Colorado was unstoppable. That lineup was ridiculous.
Yeah, that lineup didn't do anything.
I still think Nolan Arenado
He's going to be gone.
is just as I wouldn't say just as good as Mike Trout, but his numbers are ridiculous.
Yes,
He's won a Gold Glove every year in the league, hasn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah, we saw Conor McGregor retired again. He's only 31. I assume he'll come back out at 32 or 33. He's done this 3 times now. This is his 3rd retirement.
If he wants the money, he'll come back. Like look at Brett Favre. He's done 3 retirements. He'll come back.
Nick, are you feeling all right, man? You getting back to normal? Can't wait to buy you a beer, Nick. If I can call you Nicholas.
I think pizza's amazing though. I can't turn away a pizza.
No. You and I had a pizza Friday night.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I can't turn away a pizza.
9-1. Of course, the chat line knows the score, but the White Sox pounding the red-hot Detroit Tigers. I expected to say the pounding part, but not the red-hot.
Yeah, exactly. The red hot. Yeah, it's something we don't want to see.
I want to say red-hot Orioles.
How many wins do they have? Like 3?
10 or 11.
They only have 11?
Yeah, they're the worst team in the league.
Imagine if we were doing that in baseball.
Oh. And once again, skied out the center. Shane Bieber retiring 2 here in the 5th. The Beeb's been tough today.
Indeed he has.
Number 8, Jimmy.
Here comes the governor. Playing third. Look at the crowd, though.
There's a lot of people here.
I don't know. There's a lot of empty seats, too.
No, there's a lot of people here.
I think you're
it's
wrong.
like yesterday's crowd.
No, it's not.
Yep, I agree.
Rewind
I
it and look. There was tons of empty seats.
Oh, no, there wasn't.
No, there's not just people getting drinks over there. I don't think the crowd's like last night. I could be
think it
wrong.
is.
I hope I am wrong. I hope there's 30K. Bieber will get the sign from Bo Taylor, and here comes pitch number 63.
So look at that. Look at all those people there.
Man, that sucks, Nick. So about a year more. That sucks, brother. Good luck to you, my man.
You got this, Nick.
You got this. Governor will fly. Oh, no, he drops. Drops in front of Framil Reyes. See if the Royals can get a little two-out rally. The Governor coming up with a big hit. Only the third hit surrendered on the night or afternoon for Shane Bieber.
And the other hits are one by Patrick Mahomes, and the other one's by Alex Gordon in the first.
Let me ask you a serious question. Would you change your last name if it was Bieber?
No. I don't know.
What do you have for Players Weekend that said the Biebers?
Probably. Oh, no. I think it said not Justin.
Not Justin, that's right, yeah. That's hilarious. And Mondi.
That's flared too. That might drop. Oh, good catch.
Oh, what a catch by Ramirez. A little Willie Mays Hayes action.
He may run like Mays, but he hits like...
And he had his sunglasses up on his hat.
Won't finish that. Naquin, Santana, Mercado.
By the way, Mahomes is the number one prospect in this game. Jorge Lopez coming in with his 34th appearance for the Virtual Royals. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
So it looks like Tyrell made Virtual Mahomes as well.
Oh, did he?
Looks like he did.
That's awesome.
Hey, there you go. Nick, start your comeback as an NFL punter. Just got to just keep working at it. I mean, if Pat McAfee can do it, you can do it. But Pat McAfee has a rocket for a leg.
Oh, that's just out.
Nathan points out, hip, hip.
Jorge. That's what he needs on his jersey. Nice throw over by the Governor. How about not that Jorge?
Now batting.
On the back of his shirt. Not the power Jorge.
Not Soler.
Yeah, not Soler. And then
Soler
Slater
not
says not Lopez.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Duffy wearing Gordo last year.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Gordon wearing Duffman. Jag. Josh Staumont and Tim Hill warming up.
Danger Alfredo says, chip on Lopez.
Are you able to drive, Nick?
So do you drive left-footed?
1-1.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes, no, I always use my right foot only.
I always use my right.
But back in the day, there's people that used to use their left foot on the brake, right foot on the gas.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you have a manual? Because you have your clutch on your left side?
No, you use the clutch with your left foot.
Yeah, but still, you got the clutch.
You still use your brake, your right foot, and your right foot for your accelerator. Whew. We had a kid on my football team in high school that backed up through his garage door because he wasn't sure what the third pedal was for. It's the clutch. He backed to the garage door. He's like, "What is this? Now this is third pedal."
I've tried to. I had a rental when my truck was getting repaired. I can't remember what it was, but I tried to do the manual side. But the thing is, it was buttons on the side, so it's like you had to. I tried it out. I didn't like it.
I've had several cars with the clutch. It's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you.
Because you really can't do much. You gotta have full attention, figure out where everything's at, and then you just automatic's so easy. You just put it in drive or.
I'm all in and now the automatics that you can shift it up and down manually if you want to.
Yeah.
But it's easy. There's no clutch. Just give me automatic, man. Let's make it easy. I don't like to use my brain, as you know.
Hit there. Oh, trying to stretch it into a double as Mercado. He's going to get gunned at second.
Wow. Aggressive play there. And we head to the middle of the sixth. I'll take this outing from Junis, though.
I like this outing. It's a
Lopez
good one.
comes in and finishes out.
Pitched 5 innings. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, especially
Really
the first
all
inning
you need
started. This perfect.
Leading up for the Royals.
Mike Montgomery will go for the Royals in New York Tuesday. It was Brett Phillips, recently recalled, as we mentioned. Came back up on Friday.
Had a double yesterday.
Yeah, he's not just a defensive player, Kramer.
Or a pitcher. He's definitely not one of those.
And that one in for a strike. Bieber up 0-1 on the count.
Ball inside.
Wow. Keep grinding, Nick.
Just think of the better days to come.
That's right.
Ball's flared, but it's going to be right to Naquin.
Oh, man.
We can get basket catch.
I think that ball came down quicker than Naquin thought.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Here comes Whit Merrifield, who leads the league in hits by 3 now over Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts had caught him, but Whit Merrifield's had a nice weekend. He's 0 for 2 today. But Whit with a 3-hit cushion for the best hits in baseball.
Ball, that's inside.
Sporting the 1969 home jerseys without the name on the back.
You know what? I'm going to put a chip on Whit right here. First chip of the game.
I love it. Remember when he almost had the cycle?
It's true.
Yesterday? Yeah, he let off with the triple.
Up triple. Got doubled and a single.
And Whittle gap that bad boy. Naquin will cut it off. Whittle stay at first.
Oh, the 4th hit for the Royals now.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Gordon's 1 for 2 today. I know it's Gordon. We often say Gordon. And we'll see if Whit stays at first. No, he goes to second.
That was an odd reaction by Bo Taylor. He kind of looked at the ball for a second, then picked it up.
Wild pitch. Whit was already there. Heads up by Whit Merrifield once again.
Wild pitch Whit.
So cerebral as a player.
Bieber's not happy about that.
No, he's not.
He missed his mark.
Whit's no stranger to stealing third. One of my best Whit Merrifield stories was he had stolen third, and we were talking to him after the game about this incredible jump he had. And he said something and said, you know what, I shouldn't have told you guys that. What happened was Kiss Cam came on.
I was watching.
And the pitcher was kind of distracted with what was going on. Or no, it was some contest. I don't think it was a Kiss Cam. It was something. And Whit will go whenever there's something going on, a distraction, and he used that to steal. But he said it. He says, yeah, I should have told you guys, but that's what I did. I thought that was pretty creative.
Best way to do it. I mean, that's that big jumbo.
That's just how smart Whit is, man.
It's kind of like when you see... well, I mean, you really can't add it to comparison of it, but when you have, say, an NFL game, the kicker's trying to kick his field goal, as Gordon rips that the other side.
How about that's another hit for Gordon. Man on first and third now. Whit's on third. Gordon on first.
But it's kind of like with the field goal kickers. The camera zooms in on the face of the kicker, and he sees that on the jumbo, like the screen of where he's trying to kick it. You know how distracting that'd be?
Well, teams will often do things to distract kickers on the Joe.
Oh, yeah. Especially the Patriots will do that.
Yeah. Along with cut off your signal.
Nathan's putting a chip on Jorge, as he says, chip.
Have you used one?
I've used on Whit.
I have not used one yet.
Ball, that's low.
You know what? I'll use one here in Solaire since it's a 1-1 count. I wasn't going to do it at 0-1, though I'll do it on 1-1. 3:13 with runners in scoring position. This is...
You can tie it up here with one swing of the bat.
Jorge Solaire is just 1 RBI behind Mike Trout in the American League. This would be a good opportunity for him to go ahead and tie up Trout. I don't know what Trout has done today. The Angels played later this afternoon.
June is not the month for Solaire we've seen so far.
May was, though.
May
player of the month.
May was very good for Solaire.
Royals are building a calendar.
They are.
Pat Holmes would like to be the June player of the month.
Well, he's got to get on his high horse. He started off sluggish as well here.
You're right. There's not many empty seats.
Hey, there's a lot of people here.
On a sweltering hot day. The fun run comes up after the game where you can run the bases, kids, and Kramer.
Well, I won't be able to because I have to go to a softball game after the game.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Kramer usually likes to abide in the post-game fun run. He's the only adult out there, but he does it anyway. Runs the bases with alacrity.
Ball four.
Pushing kids left and right.
Wait, who does this?
You.
Oh, I do.
Pushing the kids out of the way.
I am not fast. I am not fast.
Move it, kid. Move, kid.
Delvago. Correct.
Pitching coach will come out and talk to Shane Bieber here as the bases are loaded with just one out.
I ran a 40 in jeans my senior year of college, so last year.
Sub 5?
And I was at a 5.
Perez, really good with runners in scoring position, hitting over 330. Base is jacked, and the Bieber heading the count on 0-1. There you go, 345 with runners in scoring position.
I usually stiff arm the kids around when I run around the bases.
If you're going to get the Bieber, this is when you do it. Base is jacked, 1 out. He's been so good today.
Yeah.
Make him pay.
Make him pay. It's a long inning for Bieber.
Hashtag 2020 Royals in your face. Almost we should have said, bringing the nasty back.
When was the nasty a thing, though? For it to come back.
True.
Ball, that's down.
That's how I live my life. I try to bring the nasty back. Not that it ever left. Oh.
That just got underneath it a little bit.
Sal will lift this one. Merrifield should score. And will. And we have a 3-1 game now.
Yeah, got it deep enough on the out in the outfield for the sac fly. Just got underneath it for a grand slam. Would have been nice for a grand slam.
Oh, yeah. So 1 scores here. The Royals with a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Just chipping away. Here comes one Patrick Mahomes. Where my other chip will go, Kramer. I haven't used one on Mahomes in a while. Chip on Mahomes here for a 3-run shot. Mahomes thrives in these situations. It's like being down 24 to the Texans. Or being down 10 in the Super Bowl. He's got that clutch gene. Everybody's on their feet for Patrick. Oh. Mahomes here with the 1-1 count. Sporting the red bat.
Probably pitch should have swung it.
Oh, Mahomes will swing at that one. 1-2 count here.
Final chip on Pat from Nathan.
I like it.
I just want to see a gapper because I'm pretty sure we can see Soler probably score from first.
He's a big RBI guy. Oh, Mahomes will chop that one foul. 90 miles an hour from Bieber on that one.
I mean, put him in the middle of the order actually might be a good thing to have Pat there to drive in some runs.
Yeah. Run producer he is.
I do like that security blanket.
Number 1 prospect in baseball. And ball's outside. Good eye there by Mahomes.
That's right. He is classified as a prospect still.
Yeah. Oh. Full count now, Mahomes. Battles back to that 1-2 count. Full count here in Bieber. Ryan O'Hearn waits on deck.
Yeah, Bieber's reeling.
This important pitch here. 2 on, Mahomes at the plate, full count.
Oh, that's crushed for foul.
Changeup at 86.
27 total pitches this inning.
Everybody's on their feet here. It's a full count to Mahomes. And Mahomes
once again
making good contact with it.
There are no stairs at backstop. Just the curb, that's it.
Yeah, there's a ramp too. Oh, Mahomes will strike out there. Wow, what an opportunity. Bieber. Clutch situation, especially when he knows he's going to get Pat Mahomes in that kind of situation. Mr. Comeback from 24 points.
He bared down to get him out.
I mean, Pat Mahomes has made his living on comebacks, and that was an incredible amount of pressure on last year's All-Star MVP. Here comes Bo Taylor, the 9th hitter, the catcher for the Indians.
Number 46.
And Lopez will fire that knuckle curve at 82. And the Governor will dive for it. Miss it. Great attempt by the Governor. Lopez at 96 miles an hour there. He typically dances in the mid-90s with his pitches. Oh, that's inside for a strikeout. What was Bo Taylor swinging at there?
I think Bo was just trying to get some wood on the bat. Maybe he.
That looked like you at the plate.
It looked like he committed. He committed to this pitch no matter what.
Yeah, but look at the choke up to.
But he already committed to swing. So he just wanted to keep going.
Boy, Lopez is fired up after that. Just 3-1 game here. Royals well in this.
Tyrell asked us who wins the Stanley Cup.
Blues.
Yeah, Blues, easy.
You're asking the wrong guys. We're Blues fans.
There's no way that they couldn't. But everybody, honestly, this might be one of the fastest, Stanley Cup playoffs. Like how teams are actually performing. The ice will be quick. It's gonna be a fun one. COVID Stanley's Cup.
The COVID Cup. Mondi to Brohern. Out number 2. I just wonder how the layoffs affect the players, because that's got to affect them. At least you can get everybody healthy.
Unless Vladdy's going to be back healthy.
Because typically you limp into the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yeah.
You fight through pain and agony.
Yep.
Then all of a sudden you're in the Stanley Cup playoffs after, 3 months off?
Which is kind of nice.
Yeah. And 82 on that knuckle curve once again from Lopez.
Caleb said he got baseball mixed up with golf.
NASCAR's starting up here.
Should be on right now.
In Atlanta. Yeah, that ball hit the wick. Brohern and out. Jorge Lopez does the job. Did a nice job.
That's how it says it. Stretch. Take
me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for its root. Root for the Royals. They don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the
whole ball game.
Oliver Perez makes his 16th appearance for the Indians. This pitch change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
Go back to yesterday's game. Well, Oliver Perez was touched up a few runs by the Royals. So that's maybe a good sign. We know Shane Bieber's officially done for the day.
There's Perez's Cueto-esque shimmy that he delivers. 0 for 5 lifetimes on Hearn versus Perez. This pitching motion would screw me up, Kramer. We saw this yesterday.
This little hitch he has.
Yeah, the little hitch and the giddy up. Right there. Boom, he fires. And straight to Lindor over the first to Santana and out.
Nathan asked us if NHL or NBA expanded, what type of team would KC get first?
I'm going to say NHL economically. Hockey's had a good success rate to football towns, contact towns. I think the NBA, I used to go to the Kings games all the time, but there used to be a team that was here, Kramer, in the 80s. I know you don't know anything.
The Sacramento Kings now.
Yes. And as Whitgren and Leon warm up, but it's kind of a big college basketball town. Still, with ex-KU guys or MU guys or K-State guys that go watch it, I don't know. I would prefer the NHL because I'm a huge NHL fan. But
I think basketball heads around here would enjoy that more because I feel like we have a bigger. I feel like Kansas City in general has a bigger grasp to NBA teams because we see that contact sport with the Chiefs, and now we have. The ECHL. That's hockey. We have that over.
But they're set up with AEG because they're on the board of governors.
Right. So I could see how a Kansas City basketball team would become first for an NHL team.
The one thing about it is Governor will strike out there. Keep an eye on it because there's a lot of teams not doing so well financially with this virus.
No, and
if there ever would be a team to move, it would probably be within the next 2 years. I'm not kidding.
No, I agree.
Because the market share, how many people are going to go back to games or whatever. And the Sprint Center suite's already sold out. So I don't know. I think they changed the name of it now. Whatever, but Sprint Center. But they better do something there because that thing's almost a decade old, isn't it? Or it is a decade old. You have to fix it up here at some point.
Yeah, even though it's really nice still. It's really, really nice.
My biggest problem with the Sprint Center is the only banners that are hanging in the place are Garth Brooks. Yeah. Honestly. That's it. For sold out. There's no,
No sports. You had that big venue thing, but no sports.
And Mondi will lift this one.
Actually,
That's got some umph. And to the wall.
Gotta hurry that in. He might get 3 on this one. He might get there.
I am so glad we started Mondi today.
We'll stay at second.
17th double of the year for Mondi. Keep in mind he had 3 stolen bases Friday night. I thought that was going to be gone.
They had the chance. Maybe the Arizona Coyotes to KC. They have a good shot of moving to Portland.
They were the ones that, well, now Kansas City's behind like Quebec City and
because I mean
Portland, Seattle's going to get one. Seattle's going to get one.
Oh yeah, they've already agreed upon that.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like we were supposed to get the Penguins.
Yeah.
But then, of course, we know what happened there.
They were going to give the Penguins all the suites. Mario Lemieux and Ron Burkle owned the Penguins at the time, right? Mm-hmm. And they loved the Kansas City. Kansas City was kind of the thought, like, hey, we need to do this. We can get a new arena. But then they really started liking it. And they even wrote a letter of impasse to the city of Pittsburgh, which is kind of the last line, like, we're moving.
Yeah.
And it barely passed, like, the Pennsylvania House. Ed Rendell was the governor at that time, and he's more of a Philly guy. So he didn't really care about Pittsburgh as much. And a strikeout there. All Perez gets Phillips.
Yeah, no, we almost had an NHL team. We've got Lindor, Franmil Reyes.
All right, we should get the attendance.
Santana.
We should get the attendance here, Kramer.
Over under 30,000. Make sure you get that in. I think it's over. Josh Staumont.
Staumont could throw over 100. Recalled, was with the Royals earlier this season. Recalled from Omaha. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are. Lindor with the big home run the day earlier for the Indians. Making this 3-0 at the time. Already a home run and a double for Francisco.
What do you got?
And they'll check with third base. 24.058.
Wow, I looked like there's a lot more.
Right again, Kramer. Mr. Attendance.
Good job, Hank.
Thank you. Thanks for acknowledging that.
The right fielder, number 32.
Oh, Francisco's eating it first. Well, he's a triple shy of the cycle.
Oh, wow, he is. He actually might have I doubt he has another at bat.
I doubt he does either, unless they
bat around. Which I hope that doesn't happen. Pitch right down the middle for a strike.
Staumont at 96.
He can dial it up even more than that.
Yeah, he can hit 100. Hit 101. Power arm for the Royals out of the pit. He and Rosenthal are 100-mile-an-hour guys. Greg Holland and Tim Hill warm up for the Royals.
It's weird seeing Tim Hill throw overhanded in the bullpen when he's a submariner out in the...
Yeah. Well, he's just loosening the arm.
Well, usually you loosen the arm when you're in front of the pitcher's mound playing catch.
He wasn't. I didn't see
he's
it.
on the mound.
Oh, well. I stand corrected. Franmil Reyes, 1-for-1 today. The Indians' right fielder.
My sunburn is starting to be the itch burn as it's starting to, my skin's about to dry. I keep lathering myself up with what's it called? Lotion, so I can.
At least you're lathering yourself with something.
It's true.
9-7. White Sox over the Tigers. How about the Tigers storming back in that one?
Wow, that's shocking.
The hottest team in the American League Central. The Angels lead the Twins 3-2 in the 8th. That's good news for the Royals. And a full count.
Oh, I don't know about that pitch.
And Staumont will issue the walk. And so Cleveland's got 2 on with no outs here in the 8th.
That's Franmil Reyes' third walk today. His line is 1-for-1. That's a double. 3 walks.
Domingo Santana now is 261 average for the Indians. Steps up. 2 on, no outs. Slugger's got to be hot. You know how hot that probably is wearing that cat suit in 90-degree weather?
Wait, that's not a real cat? There's a guy in there?
Yes, Kramer.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Yes, Kramer. It's not a real cat.
No, that's a real cat.
It is not a real cat.
I think that's a real cat.
This is not a real cat, Kramer.
I've been lied to? So mascots are a lie, is what we're trying to say here.
They're not real. There's some mascots
I see
that are
them
real.
right. I saw him on the dugout. How is that not?
Didn't the Tigers have like a real tiger out there in the outfield or something like that, like in a cage or something?
They might have.
Like some high schools, like Ralphie the Buffalo for the Colorado Buffaloes, he's real.
Yeah, no, he
Or
is.
Bevo, the Longhorn for the Texas Longhorns. It's a real Longhorn.
Or the Georgia Bulldog that almost got
Yeah,
taken
Uga.
out. Yeah, Uga almost got taken out by Vio, or how you pronounce his name.
You know what? I got a story on Uga for you. So I took Wachowski down to a Missouri Tigers football game a couple years ago. We were walking around the field before the game, and there's the Uga.
Yeah,
And he had ice and a fan in front of his little kennel.
that dog's living a life.
Oh, he's great life. And it flies out there to throw back the first alert. But anyway,
Now
it's like
batting,
Uga 9, right?
center field,
Oh,
It's the same trainer.
Tyler.
And I guess one time, this Bulldog took crap on the Bulldogs playing. They don't like when he does that. But the same family of handlers keep having Bulldogs. It's the new mascot whenever Mississippi State uses a real Bulldog.
Does Gonzaga use one as well?
I don't know if they use a real Bulldog or not. Live mascots are cool.
Remember when they had this past year, the horse carriage incident?
Yes.
What school was that? Is that Texas?
Wasn't it Georgia versus Mississippi State? Wasn't it the... You know that wolf isn't real either
What?
for the Chiefs.
He's not. That's not. You're telling me they're.
Tell you what, find yourself a nice day in St. Joe at training camp when it's 100 degrees out and go smell the wolf.
I'm okay.
Find Slugger and smell Slugger when it's over 90
but that's
degrees.
just like going out and smelling a wolf.
And just take a whiff of Slugger when it's over 90 degrees.
I don't get close to Slugger. Not Slugger. Oh yeah, Slugger. And,
Oh, hit and
wow.
run.
That's a hit and run to perfection.
And Francona does a nice job there.
Because Naquin's a
Now
lefty.
batting.
So
No, the
Monty-
Schooner flipped over. I thought you were
okay.
talking about the mascot was hit by Mississippi State.
No, I was talking about the horse carriage incident.
Oh, no, that was the Boomers. It was Sooners. Matter of fact, I have it on the GIF with the wagon falling over.
Yeah.
They score too much. They always use that thing.
So with that hit and run right there, perfect for your left-hander because the shortstop has to cover the bag at second. Mondi had to cover the bag, and the ball was hit where Mondi was at.
I still can't get over you thinking that was a real cat.
How can you tell me it's not?
Have you ever seen Little Slugger?
Yes.
He brings his kid on Father's Day.
Yeah.
It's not a real cat either.
What?
Yeah.
I suppose it's been live.
And back to Stamont to second, Mondi to first, and safe at first base. Cleveland 5-1 now. 2 away here
Now batting.
in the 8th. What was a 3-1 game.
Oscar Mercado.
Now 5-1.
There's Matheny. His look is in disgust right now.
He's got to be hot in that jacket himself. It is air conditioned in that bullpen. There's air that blows right underneath those seats. It's pretty nice.
What, the dugout? Yeah.
Yeah. And lifted Alex Gordon like a good neighbor.
He's there. Bottom 8 we go.
Merrifield Gordon Soler.
It's a 5-1 Indians lead.
Your attention, please.
Nick Whitgren makes his 27th appearance for the
Number
Indians.
62.
This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
Man, they are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
It's the never-ending cycle. If the bullpen's working, the starting pitching isn't.
It's like the game of golf.
Yeah, it's always like that.
You're either driving, you're either chipping well, or putting. So you're never doing all three of them. Because when you can, it's when they call you a pro.
It's true.
Whit Merrifield 1 for 3 today.
I am not what you classify as a pro in golf.
I wouldn't classify you as a pro at mini golf.
Oh, mini golf is my game.
How about Baltimore losing to
That's
Houston
the thing.
5-2?
If I get on the green, I'm putting it no matter what. No matter how far it is, I will make it.
Are you good at like windmills out there and stuff? Pirates?
Yep.
You mastered that.
Yep. I can putt.
2-2 the count.
It's just getting there is the hard part.
Told you we'd have to go to putt sometime.
So that's the
Kramer.
thing. Like I can chip, I just can't drive. That's probably the most important one to have is your drive.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It slices no matter what.
I'd like to challenge you in a game of putt sometime.
Oh, I'd destroy you, Bink.
I don't think you would.
3-2.
Give you a few beers and some pickle shots before he played.
Pickle shot per hole.
It's a lot of pickles.
It's 18 actually. Imagine doing that though.
Oh, that'd be great.
As Witt strikes out. What
The left fielder, number
what
4,
hole do you think we'd be drunk by?
Alex.
Oh, on pickle shots, I bet we'd do the 18 just fine.
Pink, that's vodka. I mean, that's the thing.
I
The
mean-
thing with vodka, it hits you in about 30 minutes after you drink it. You keep doing pickle shot after pickle shot after pickle shot. And plus, the way that I'm always a hole in one, so I'll just be one putt, drink, one putt, drink.
When I played golf, I used to have to drink, and I'd be better. Like, it just calms you. By the way, that 9-7 White Sox score with the Tigers, it's still in the 8th. The Red Hot Tigers have a chance.
They do have a chance.
We haven't seen the Tigers in a while. We saw them a lot early.
1-1.
Of course, we didn't see the Indians all year until last weekend. Now we've seen them twice.
How the heck did you get kicked out of the world's largest putt golf course in Las Vegas, Nicholas? And by the way, how big is this the golf course?
It's got to be a big miniature golf course. Is it still miniature if it's that big?
Inside.
I call it the Big Mini.
Big mini? It's a double negative.
Exactly. Well, a large miniature golf course is completely a double negative.
That's true. Yeah, you stumped me there, Kramer. You're always stumping me. How about the pythons there of Wickren? You can tell he doesn't miss the gym.
24 inches.
No, that's the ball. Take the base.
And Gordon will walk. How about that nice little flip by Gordon there? And the Royals 1 on, 1 out.
The right
Gordo
fielder,
is 2
number
for 3
12,
if this is at his final
Jorge
at bat in his stat line.
Soler.
You know what? I place my last chip right now on Jorge Soler.
Are you doing it? Nice.
Yep.
Nice. 0 for 2 today, walking to 6 for May's Player of the Month. 13 home runs and 31 ribs in the month of May for Jorge.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Hey.
Chip on Soler from Tyrell. It's his last one.
Use them up. Oh, and Soler.
He's ready for that day off.
Day off tomorrow.
He's ready
right.
for that day off.
The catcher, number 13,
I'm not, though. I like ball.
I like ball too, but I could use a day off. Back-to-back Mondays with a day off. I kind of like that.
Getting used to it. We went for like a whole month there without a day off.
Yeah, we did. I think we only had one day off in May. Yeah, the whole month of April. I don't think we even. Well, our day
Because our
off.
days off, we were in
Oh,
there.
yeah, exactly.
We've got the podcast coming up Tuesday. I think.
Possibly. It depends if I can make it back from St. Joe.
Oh, sure. You going to Joetown? See Mom?
I got some stuff to do with dental and my truck.
How's the roof?
That's a good question. I haven't asked her.
But there's no
about
holes
it.
in it, right? Like,
It's more of like the side of the you know how like you
1
got
ball, 2 strikes.
yeah.
like here's the house and then here's like the edge, here's the guttering system. Most of the guttering system, the part that's off the house, kind of got messed up.
I think it's supposed to rain maybe Tuesday or whatever. So.
I'll assess the damage when I'm there though. Yeah, it is supposed to rain. It's supposed to storm on Tuesday.
And it's going to be through the gap. The Royals will have 2 on here. The Royals just keep clawing back into games, and they find themselves here where a home run could make this just a 2-run game.
Patrick. Cole.
And they've just the guy to do it. Patrick Mahomes, I mentioned that clutch gene. As the Houston Texans, the Titans, and the 49ers found out in the postseason, Pat doesn't play games. If he's got time, he'll make it count.
Tuesday, I'm gonna take a red eye to New York around 2 o'clock.
It's fine. I'll ride with you.
Look, it's only a 3-hour flight to New York from here.
Yeah.
Get there
How many
right
beers would Wade Boggs drink from here to New York?
from here to New York, he put down like probably at least 30. He got a case done.
You think Wade Boggs could do 18 pickle shots?
Oh, yeah.
Look at Mahomes with runners in scoring position. 421. Again, clutch gene.
That's the thing with Wade Boggs. He doesn't just drink just to drink. He drinks because he's thirsty.
And Pat will lift this
Oh,
one.
it's gone. Get out of here.
And gone. Hashtag 2020 Virtual Royals in your face.
2 chips were placed, and they were successfully placed.
What was I telling you about the clutch gene, Kramer? I'm ready to put a Mahomes statue out at the K and Arrowhead as well. 2 statues, 2 for 1. Get a deal with the statue maker. Put one at Arrowhead, put one at Kaufman. Boom, Patrick Mahomes. 3-run shot right there. He's the hero we need. He's the hero we asked for.
Yeah, but Bink, are the Royals on the shame?
That was an Oppo taco.
It was. Oppo Taco on a Sunday. But I think you're jumping the gun way too early on this statue for Patrick Mahomes at Kansas City.
I'd go ahead and put it. That's going to chase the pitcher out. It'll be Dominic Leone coming in with his 39th appearance. This pitching change brought to you by Patrick Mahomes and Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they're red.
Yes, they are. Mahomes. I told you this guy's got clutch gene, Kramer. You got to start listening to me.
Now batting.
You don't know his name, you better ask somebody. Good old Mahomes makes this 5-4.
He does not deserve a statue.
Yes, he does.
Nope, not Bink.
If this season continues like it's going, he's going to be a legend.
Well, then why doesn't Bo Jackson have one out?
He's already climbing the All-Star voting.
He's right behind Alex Gordon.
We'll probably put him in there anyway.
We can't actually do that to
You guys should have seen this beard I gave Mahomes before the game.
I took it off. See, like Tyrell even says, Bink, it's too soon.
Oh,
for a statue.
what a lazy move by Tyler Naquin. What was he thinking?
A triple there for O'Hearn.
Wow, Brohern's 3rd triple of the year.
The third
Second.
baseman.
Oh, he's got 3 there.
No, he's pulled up 2.
Oh, is it 2?
Second.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. Monty's got 3. Well, Naquin should have. It looked like a routine fly ball, didn't it?
It looked like it.
What I say about the Royals coming back 5-4 now with the governor at the plate. The governor's 1 for 3 today. Tyrell, it's not too soon for a statue. Go ahead and put him a home statue out there. He deserves it.
Excuse me. No,
Put
it
the
is
third
way
rule
too soon.
of put the third rule of Royals
Bink,
baseball on the
there's
statue.
Not even a third rule on there, Bink. Nope. There's
Yep.
no way he's getting a statue.
Yep.
Too early.
Yep. And put all the teams he's homered on with X's.
Dirty Sean has 10 chips placed and he successfully claimed.
Man, Dirty Sean is on fire.
We can take him to the casino. The Las Vegas casino opened back up, by the way. All casinos are.
With the glass right around the tables and stuff.
Yep.
Pat Mahomes. Wow. We got a 1-run game. This thing looked like it was going to be out of control. It was 3-1. Looked like the Royals were going to come back and then Indians score a couple more. But here come the virtual boys in blue, Kramer. This late inning magic we continually see with this team.
See, I agree with Caleb on this. See, Tyrell even said Kramer has a point worse Bo statue.
Kramer never
No.
has any points.
Ball. I have to count 2 and 2.
I mean,
Just saying the word
you got-
Kramer has a point is an oxymoron.
You got to have Bo Jackson's statue has to be before Patrick Mahomes.
How many World Series or how many Super Bowl MVPs has Bo had? Okay. Pat's already the MVP in a World Series, or not a World Series MVP, but he would if we get there. But he's already an NFL MVP, and he's a Super Bowl MVP.
But Bink,
He just crushed a home run Oppo Taco.
I know, and Bo Jackson's done that plenty of times.
Bo's awesome. I love Bo.
But that's the thing. You can't compare two sports with
Fine,
each other.
put Bo out there too. I don't care, but make sure Mahomes is out there.
You're like, as Jimmy Govern walks, you got to put this in perspective.
The
too,
Mahomes
Bink.
bobblehead night's coming up in August.
Gosh, God.
I've got a Mahomes bobblehead.
You also got to think, Bink. You have two different sports, and you have to judge them differently. By that's baseball Pat. This is not football Pat. This is baseball Pat.
I don't think it matters.
From what I'm seeing right now, baseball Pat, yeah, it may get you the home runs. I mean, he could probably get you 20 to 30 per year. But his batting average isn't the greatest. He's probably like the next Bryce Harper. If he's
Do
like Bryce Harper,
not
that's
call
still
him
good.
Bryce. Hey, look at this. Let's watch this again, Kramer. This is just magic.
And if you're Bryce Harper, that's still a good compliment.
Let's just watch this. There's in all its majesty. Oppo Taco.
But are the Royals winning right now?
Pat Mahomes.
No.
Wins going straight across. Boom. Almost. Whoa. Look at the Royals pitching. Here comes Tim Hill. That almost got hit by that Pat Mahomes home run. Makes his 14th appearance. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
They're red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
Not getting a statue at Kauffman Stadium.
I'm ready for it.
The catcher, number 46.
Ball one.
With a beard.
No.
Count 1-0.
Craig Holland warming up for the Royals. Okay, I've been asked by Jamie what's an offo taco. I'm saying oppo taco. That's an opposite field home run.
We've had a request to pinch hit Dozier to lead off in the ninth. That's actually might be a good choice.
You know we could. And straight back to Hill. Should be an interesting bottom of the ninth if the Royals can manage the Indians here.
No, he does not deserve a statue at the virtual K. Yeah, Tyrell.
Pat with the beard. We gave him like a Dallas Keuchel.
No, I didn't give him a beard. You guys know my
You made me
stance.
take the beard off. I gave Mahomes a sweet looking
It
beard.
didn't even look like him. I mean, technically, it
He
doesn't
looked like Dallas
right now.
Keuchel in a Mahomes jersey. Didn't he?
Yeah. no.
He looked like he ate Dallas Keuchel. He became Dallas Keuchel. That beard was fantastic.
So Caleb, would you? Okay, so if he
So
put
much so that the Wolf doesn't have the best beard on the team anymore.
it's true. If you put that in perspective, Caleb, would you trade? Would you have Mahomes sign elsewhere for the Royals to win a World Series?
No.
Oh, I think I'd take the Royals win the World Series 9 times out of 10.
And out of first.
Well, there might be a chance for Lindor to actually try for the triple if Cesar Hernandez gets on. Pat probably deserves a statue over at Arrowhead right now.
I just do 2 for 1.
No, you can't.
Just say, yeah, with this, go ahead and make 2 of them. Put 1 in a 15 and 1 in 99. Boom, done.
Imagine if they actually did that in real life. They put a statue over at Kauffman for Mahomes.
We'll just do Mahomes
because of
bobblehead statue night.
No, that's low.
It's only 1 year, Kramer. We're only doing this 1 year. In this 1 year, he's become a legend.
No, I don't know about that yet.
Magnify this year over the course of a career, Mahomes would be in the Hall of Fame.
2-1.
No.
In both Canton and Cooperstown.
Look at Larry Walker. Is he in the Hall of Fame yet? Actually,
Yeah.
I think he actually got in. Good. That's perfect then. No, you got to look at Fred McGriff. He had a great career. Is he in
crime
the Hall
dog.
of Fame?
It's another dog.
Yeah, that's who I was
Crime
nicknamed
dog.
after.
The crime dog?
Yeah, Crime Dog.
You were named after Kramer.
No, like my nickname was off Crime Dog.
The crime dog? You're
Yeah.
the crime, you gonna be the crime dog tonight?
Full count.
I'll bring that mentality out. That's why I'm Crime Dog, because of the Crime Dog.
Nice. The crime dog. Kramer Sansone. Kiki Sansone. Kike.
But no, not that.
Full count here in Hernandez.
Left side.
And he'll walk.
You want to see a cycle?
Nathan, I'm not going to think logically
Now
here.
batting,
This is not even real.
Francisco
Are we even real?
Lindor.
We're not even real.
I know we are.
And Mahomes isn't real for baseball. So if I want to do a fake statue for a fake baseball game, I'll do a fake statue.
Caleb agrees with me. He says that means the Royals win a World Series. Goodbye, Pat. I take that too, Caleb.
I will make a fake statue for a fake game any day of the week.
0-1.
Because you can't even prove that we're real, like we said.
Well, June 27th at the Backstop Bar and Grill, we're going to be proving the fact that we are real.
I'm pretty sure Kramer isn't real. I think he was sitting here to bug me.
You know what we haven't seen?
66 straight days with Kramer.
Has Nick Davies didn't... Okay, I'm reading it now.
He's going.
Uh-oh, stolen base attempt here is Perez.
Yep, he made it.
Ain't safe at second. We saw Perez throw a couple base runners out this series, including at third base today.
All right, now I'm just now reading Nick Davies' response to how he got kicked out, because he's trying to get hole-in-ones on a hole on another course from where he was at, so he got kicked out of that with his Marine buddies.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Which, I mean, that's an understandable way to get kicked out.
And Monty Dohern. And we'll head to the bottom of the ninth.
Pinch hit Doge for Phillips.
Okay. What are we facing, though?
We'll find out in a second.
Yeah. Before you do this. If it's a lefty, don't do it.
No, it's a lefty.
Or no, if it's a righty, don't do it.
Oh, it's a lefty.
Here's Brad Hand.
Oh,
This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they're red.
Go ahead and make the change.
Gotta wait a second. It has to do this.
And sorry, Brett, but Kramer is switching you out for Dozier.
Hitting for the Royals.
It happens.
Number 17.
Dozier will come up to the plate. Thought he had a day off. But Kramer said, not so fast, my friend.
This is adjusted by our one only
Thanks,
friend,
Nathan.
Tyler.
Yeah, this is going to be virtual. I mean, you know.
I don't agree with it at all. I still don't agree with the virtual Mahomes statue.
I'll make one out of cardboard and I'll go out there. I'll drive out to Kauffman Stadium, sit out there,
Imagine-
and take a picture by it.
Imagine people, the faces like what the?
It's my virtual Mahomes statue.
All right, that's a question we're gonna ask Ryan this coming week. Is do you think virtual Mahomes should get a statue in Kauffman?
Look at his numbers,
We're
man.
gonna have, we're gonna have a great. That's the
Look at
thing.
his OPS. It's ridiculous.
We're gonna.
What's his WAR?
When Ryan's here, we're gonna go off the
Oh,
topic
yeah.
the entire time.
I can't wait to hear Lefevre call Patrick Mahomes at bat. Here comes Patrick Mahomes. Called up by the Royals. Looked great in spring. How about that? Got a man on.
I kind of wish Brett Phelps would have batted because then he would
Speed.
have more speed on him. He's got walked.
Do we have anybody with speed on the bench at this point? Lopez.
Nick,
Still on the bench.
nope, Mickey's in AAA, bud.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. It's probably Nicky. And the Royals with the leadoff man on. No outs here. Bottom of the ninth. Brad Hand versus Whit Merrifield, who's 1 for 4 today. And Whit's going to lay. Oh!
Look at bunt.
Thought Whit was going to lay that down. 2 for 9 lifetime against Brad Hand.
So there's more to the story that we were just now being told from Nick. Was there's also been some damage done allegedly, and 4 missing clubs and 5 missing golf balls. The bunt is down.
How about Whit there?
lead
Out
out.
at second. Whit will be safe at first.
Not a great bunt by Whit. If he would have pulled
Yeah,
it
went
down the
too
third
far.
base side, probably would have had it.
The left fielder, Alex.
I thought it was going to be. I think he kind of wanted to slow dribble and just try to beat out the play at first. But Dozier will be out at second. Dozier taken out.
going.
Francisco. How about that?
Ah, that's impressive.
There's some nasty there.
Here's a guy that's 2 for 3 on the day, Alex Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon. Alex Gordon. He's been hitting well this series. When Gordon gets hot, he gets red hot.
0-1's the count.
Seriously.
Yeah.
If he was a tamale, he would burn your mouth. It's that hot. Real Muto.
Hit and run.
0-2.
Whoa, way in time. Whit now is taking over. Well, I think he's second now with the D. Gordon, but in stolen bases. But Whit continues to steal bases. Now he's in scoring position here with 1 out. Royals just down 1. Can Alex Gordon move Merrifield home?
Off the plate, ball 1.
We shall find out. One thing about baseball is there's always a lot of questions, but there's always an answer.
It's very true.
Except for when they're going to play again, there's not an answer. And Gordo will chop that to Lindor. That's exactly what you didn't want to happen because Whit stays at second.
Now batting.
Because a single would have scored Whit no matter what.
Jorge Soler.
I like when we have fast guys that can steal bases and go on, move around.
It's a small ball aspect. All right, the guy needs to have a slump is Jorge Soler.
He could end the game right here, Kramer.
Chip on Jorge from Tyler.
Oh, it's going to be grounded. Lindor.
Throw me away. It's a high throw.
Oh, it's not the 16. Man, I thought we were going to have a walk-off. Terry Francona will celebrate. He will exhale as the Royals made a charge back at the Indians. This was the rubber game. The Royals won Friday. Indians win Saturday and today. The Indians will improve to 38-28. The Royals will fall to 28-38. So the exact opposite. The Indians 38-28. The Royals 28-38. Man, I thought Soler. Man, we need to see another walk-off.
It would have been nice to see another
been
walk-off,
fantastic.
but I guess we'll have to do it next time.
So the Royals will lose today. They'll have a day off tomorrow. Mike Montgomery on the bump for the Royals in New York when they face the Yankees Tuesday night. Catch all the action Tuesday through Friday, 6 o'clock right here at 610 Sports KC on YouTube, Facebook Live, Facebook.com/610 Sports. The Beebs will get the win. Jake Junis will take the loss, although I love the way Jake Junis battled in this game.
Yes, I do too.
Brad Hand will get the save, and unfortunately, Francisco Lindor is the player of the game. Home run, double, and a single, a triple short of the cycle. Multiple hits with Alex Gordon hit 2 hits today. So did one Patrick Mahomes.
Time of the ball game.
Only home run for the Royals today was Patrick Mahomes' 7th in just a couple of weeks. Look at his ribs now, 22.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, it's great. Junis got to start 5 innings, gave 2 in the first, 3 walks though, 4 strikeouts. Stamont ended up giving a couple runs. In that's what really killed the Royals.
Yeah,
there, they would have found a way to win this game.
Well, they would have won by 1 if they would have had that. Not grand slam with the 3-run home run from Mahomes.
There's the Cesar Hernandez triple to center. This scored a run. This made the game 1-0.
Thanks for the compliments, Dirty Sean. They really showed a lot of that.
There's a lot of highlights on that triple, huh? Here's Carlos Santana's sacrifice. Hit the right field. This made the game 2-0 Cleveland. Man, I thought the Royals was going to come back in this one.
I did too. I really did. I thought it was that time. That was a rough first inning.
Man, Mahomes hit that shot. I thought, man, then the Royals get Witt on second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then there's Lindor. The Royals killer, Francisco Lindor, 433 feet. This game made the game 3-0 early. It was top of the 5th, 3-0, and as things were looking bleak for the boys in blue.
I mean, we knew at some point Lindor was going to strike.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, that's a common thing.
But then the sac fly right here by Salvador Perez made this a 3-1 game in the bottom of the 6th.
If you haven't done so before you head on out of the YouTube, make sure we get to 10 likes. We're sitting at 8 right now. It'd be nice to get to 10. But, I mean, if you don't, it's okay. There's always those stragglers that like to come on in and like it when it's over. This was that's perfect hit and run sequence from Cleveland.
4-1 Indians at this time. 5-1, actually, excuse me. It was Santana here when he reaches. Not looking good in the top of the 8th and was 5-1.
Nope, but hey, this next highlight's going to be fun for you, Bink.
It will be because this is what happens. Oppo Taco, Pat Mahomes. 3 ribs on this one. And Mahomes makes this a 5-4 game, continuing his quest for a statue at the K.
Yes, he won't get one. One season's not enough, Bink.
We shall see, Kramer.
He's got to have, okay, that was weird. We got to have more virtual seasons for the one and only Pat Mahomes.
5-4. It's good defensive play there for the Royals. Francisco Lindor gets the MVP of the game. 3 for 5 home run double. He added a single as well. So it's off to New York. This series was promising. This was the rubber game today.
Yep.
But man, has it been scorching hot in Kansas City.
Haven't checked the weather on for this coming week in New York, but I hope it's good baseball weather. I know at times it rains during this time of the year over in the northeast side of the United States.
A nor'easter.
But on New York we go.
Left-handed hitters might have a field day in New York.
I think everybody's going to have a field day in New York.
I hope so, Kramer. For Kramer Sansone, I'm Jay Binkley saying, good afternoon, Kansas City.